Giancarlo Esposito, how are you today? Thanks so much for joining us.
My pleasure to be here with you.
It's an honor to talk to you. You've done a great job so far, Captain Tom Neville on Revolution. What has this experience been like for you so far working on such a great show?
You know, I've really enjoyed it. I'm a lover of Westerns. I grew up on the Wild Wild West, on Westerns like Shane. So for me to be able to ride a horse, to fight with a sword, to shoot a desert eagle, to be the enforcer, yet to still have an understanding and tender side for my men is a fantastic experience.
Definitely, and enjoyed what your character has been kind of going through lately. Now, excuse the pun, but there are some power plays about to start, taking place. Can you speak to that at all?
Well, yeah, absolutely. You know, we have Monroe, who is the head of the Monroe Republic, who is the dictator, so to speak, of what used to be America. I work for him. He seems a little unstable lately. We're still getting along. I don't know for how long, but he certainly is the main person that I might have a power play with. But we also have the head of the rebel squad. And he's a guy who is an unlikely hero, but a swashbuckler at his best moments, Miles Matheson. And he is also in a struggle with his former partner and brother and friend, Monroe. So there are a lot of different factions going on. It's a show that's an epic adventure about science and characters and wonderfully put together by Eric Kripke and J.J. Abrams. But it has a lot to do with mythology. And in mythology, you have power plays, and you're going to see them play out very soon on Revolution.
Definitely. Now, I loved your character, Gus, on Breaking Bad. Pretty scary character. Now, let me ask you, these bad guy characters, as an actor, are they pretty fun to play?
A lot of fun. You know, I have to say that people love the villain. They like the guy who has the power. I try to fashion my bad guy characters in a way that people like them as well. They have a way into seeing something, the reason why they're the way they are, the compassion that they may have for one person but not another. It's a really, really fun thing to play the guy in power or the guy who has the power in a world without power on Revolution.
I love the last episode of Revolution, and part of it took place in Freeport, Pennsylvania. And they mentioned that it's 290 miles from Philadelphia, while it's only 20 miles from Pittsburgh. Now, I want to tell you, we're here in Pittsburgh. The Steel City could have helped out, and maybe that's why we were left out. But I want to ask you, have you ever ventured to the city of Pittsburgh or have any ties to the Steel City?
I certainly do. I did a film in Pittsburgh called Bob Roberts, a film that was directed by Tim Robbins, and it was a very wonderful political movie. I played a reporter, Bugs Raplin, and I absolutely loved being in Pittsburgh. The only problem was getting in and out of the city over all those bridges. If you didn't know where you were going, you might get lost.
Which is funny because in Revolution, bridges are a huge part of the plot. So, you know, it's true.
This is why I mentioned it. Don't worry. We're not leaving Pittsburgh out. We'll get there.
Okay. All right. We're looking forward to it. We're looking forward to the next episode with songs from Led Zeppelin, I hear.
It's going to be intense because Led Zeppelin is a group that is historically, they are really wonderfully facile rock and rollers with some R&B in there. It's going to drive and thump up the action on our show. Eric Kripke, our creator and showrunner for the show and wonderful writer, is a Led Zeppelin freak.
Excellent.
So, and you know, I don't know if you know this, Led Zeppelin never really gives away their songs to be used in this way. So it's a big moment in time for NBC and Led Zeppelin.
Definitely. It says a lot about the show, and we're really excited about it. The show airs Monday after The Voice on NBC. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Thank you.
My pleasure.